This unfortunate man is Stringfellow Bean, world's leading plant expert. And this is John Lafoot, world's meanest pirate.
And this is your last chance to tell me, what is a crunchberry?
There's no such thing.
Nom de plume! It say right on this box, Captain Crunch cereal with crunchberries.
Hey everybody, as I'm sure you can see from where we are right now, we're gonna be doing a video that's a little bit different. Something that started out as a joke on my Discord, which you could totally join by clicking the link in the description right now. I've been tasked to eat Captain Crunch. Growing up, I was a huge fan of these stupid, shitty, sugary cereals, but I'll also 100% admit, I've never actually eaten Captain Crunch before. When I was a kid, I always told my parents to buy the cereal that had the coolest commercials, and Captain Crunch was always just sort of really, really lame to me. I was more of a Fruit Loops kid, so I'm excited to try this out. The box we're going to be eating today, Captain Crunch's Crunch Berries. I thought this was the default Captain Crunch when I bought it. It wasn't until my coworker said I was a fucking idiot that I realized there's a normal Captain Crunch, but I've already committed to this. Can you find the two Crunchberry trees that are exactly the same? Probably, if I had time. I don't give a shit enough. Don't be a square. I can't think of a good joke for that. There are at least 12 words you can make out of the letters in Crunchberry. How many can you figure out? I mentioned English is my second language. Crunch and berry come to mind first. Shit, this is actually kind of hard, guys. Let's just eat cereal right now. Alright, here we go. Where does everybody... That must sound horrible. This smells terrible. I already regret everything I'm about to do tonight. It smells like cardboard if you sprayed it with like a berry Febreze. I'm already scared of how this is gonna go. I think there are two kinds of people in this world. People who pour the cereal in before the milk, and then sociopaths. Fuck, how do I miss? That's enough milk, right? I fucking hate milk. I don't know why I'm doing this. I hate breakfast foods, and I hate milk, so cereal has become like the thing I don't give a shit about the most on this planet. It's also 3 p.m. Well, here we go. I really don't know how to feel about this, honestly. It's crunchy. I'll give him that. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like just the most off-brand Cheerios you can think of, with just the slightest hint of berries, and that's not good. Like, if you eat Fruit Loops is like pure sugar. And that's what makes it taste good, because they just make the sugar taste like what you think a fruit is, sorta. This is just mostly shitty, dried corn-ish product with a slight fruit ting to it, and it doesn't fucking work. I am really glad that this is the cereal I chose to skip on as a kid. I'm gonna just taste the individual berries to see if, like, they actually have any differing flavors. Because that's what I loved about Fruit Loops. Every, like, colored loop tasted different. Not much different, and I haven't had Fruit Loops in a while, so it could be all in my head. So we got a green berry, a purple berry, a blue berry, and a red berry. I'm gonna try them all individually to see if they actually taste any different. For the sake of me, I hope they do, because I want to actually have something interesting to talk about. No. They all just taste the same. This just tastes like cardboard you sprayed with Febreze, is the best way to say it. Even these, like, corn things, they're just tasteless. Like, all of the flavor in here is just the berry pieces. The actual squares don't have any real flavor. I've been recording this about 11, 12 minutes-ish, and it's already soggy. Cereal, like, good cereal shouldn't be this soggy this fast, but I'm gonna make this better real quick. I have a messy-ass fridge. If we actually add some blueberries to this, maybe it'll work. I'm just desperate to not waste an entire bowl of cereal, because I hate wasting food. Yoink! See? Now that's a berry. It's sweet, but also, like, tart at the same time. That's what the berry should have been in this. It should have made it, like, punchy, soury. You know, the blueberries actually make it worse. Surprisingly. They just sort of show up, and the cardboard flavor is so intense that it actually masks the good parts of the berry. So all you get is just soggy cereal and then a rush of sour fruit juice, and it is disgusting. So, I already regret this, and I'm gonna regret it more, cause, I bought a whole fucking box of this shit, and I don't want to let it go to waste, so, let's see what we can cook with it.
Of course! Captain Crunch cereal with strawberry-flavored crunch berries. 2 kinds of flavor, 2 kinds of crunch, and a good part of a nutritious breakfast. Very well. I wish CB had all the crunch berries he wants. Next time, let's not wish quite so hard.
Crunch berries from Quaker.
So because I don't like to half-ass anything when I'm doing a video like this, I'm not just gonna stop at eating cereal. Today we're gonna cook with cereal. Apparently, Planet Hollywood is famous for having Captain Crunch fried chicken. So that's what we're gonna be making today, along with some Captain Crunch mozzarella sticks. So the recipe for both of them is pretty similar. So for this recipe, you're gonna need some flour, 2 eggs, oil for frying, and mozzarella cheese. Any mozzarella should work, but from what I hear, if you want to make mozzarella sticks, string cheese is the best because it's already in a string stick shape, so that's what we're using. And of course, we need our breading as the Captain Crunch. Well, let's get this nightmare started. So first things first, we need to actually make our breading, which is just going to be crushed up Captain Crunch crunch berries. So to start off, we're gonna need a plastic bag. Just take a shit ton of Captain Crunch and put it in this bag for mashing. How am I already fucking this up? I haven't even actually started the cooking. I need something to actually break this with, don't I? Gotta have some. Alright, the official Maniac Reviews Maniac Crab Mallet to the rescue. I'm gonna pop the shit out of this bag and I know it. is actually kind of fun. Cereal shouldn't be this hard to break. Oh, there is a hole in the bag already. Shit. I knew this would happen. Ah, it's all over my phone too. Shit. The mallet was a mistake. Maybe I can just do the rest by hand? I don't know. This is actually much easier. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. No, damn it. Already this is a disaster. I shouldn't do food videos. No, this is just as dumb as of an idea. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, guys. I haven't even gotten to the hard part, and this is already a disaster. So this, boys and girls, is called a food processor, and it'll do what I've been trying to do without making a goddamn mess. Still making a mess. Now that's looking a lot better. Well, I got to use a new kitchen item I've never used today. And I've added one more thing to the shit of list to clean I needed. I mentioned English is my second language. We have our breading. It actually looks powdery. It looks like panko, just shitty, colorful, tasteless, sugary panko. So something else I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make some regular fried chicken with normal panko, so that way we have a control group that I can compare our disgusting sugary experiment to, and I'll also be able to know if when this chicken tastes bad, if I'm the one that fucked it up, or if it's the captain that fucked it up. Let's do the oh shit, there's a hole in the bag. So with our handy measuring cup, let's get the flour into this bowl. Do I need more than that? This is good, right? No? I think I need a little more. My girlfriend's usually the one that cooks for us in our apartment, and she's literally right next to the camera to make sure that I'm not burning down our apartment. And if this comes out good at all, it's literally because of her. Put the flour in a shallow bowl and add some salt and pepper. Into flour? So you just gotta add some salt and pepper. I'm just fucking uncoordinated. And now we have our floury concoction.
I'm not gonna mix that.
And this is why she's off camera, folks. To help me. And lastly, we put our egg into this bowl. Yep. I've never beaten eggs before, so I assume this is how you do it. It's getting there. It's getting very gooey-y. You guys thought I was kidding. Egg. So now we get to the fun part of this whole thing. Why did I buy this much string cheese? That was a mistake, Leo. That was a mistake. So we're supposed to go flour, egg, and then cereal. I'm 95% sure I arranged this in the right order. So, let's see if I can do this. Flour Okay, how much flour am I supposed to get on it? Is this enough? Or is this too much? Egg time! Oh my god. Guess what feels horrible, everybody? Just beaten egg yolks. It's gooey. It's so gooey. Alright, and lastly, cereal. Gotta get as much of this. Oh my god. You have no idea how nasty this looks. And we have a breaded mozzarella stick. It's on my fingers. It's all over my fingers. Damn it. It got on my fingers. It came off the mozzarella stick and went on my fingers. God damn it. Just gotta sprinkle you back on there. This is what we got. Our, I guess legally you could call it food. Oh no, don't fall. Even the regular ones, I feel like I somehow managed to already fuck up. Those, maybe they'll look better once they're fried. I'm praying to God that I'm not this incompetent. We're not done, because we're also making some fried chicken. I already defrosted some chicken from last night, and now we are gonna do the same thing, but with gooey chicken. I hate the feeling of raw chicken. This just feels even worse, I want you to know. It's staying on the chicken a lot better than it did the mozzarella sticks. So that's good, but it's disgusting. I'm just soaking this thing in its unborn child, and it is grosser than how I managed to describe it. Ew. Some of the chicken fell off. It's just rainbowy and nasty. Well, we have chicken, folks. That actually didn't come out half bad. That honestly looks pretty good, especially when compared to our mozzarella stick. I need to go back on the Discord and find out who convinced me to do this. You're kicked off. And now we have our disgusting chickens and our promising chicken.
Hey sis, 4 action figures from Cap'n Crunch. The Sogmaster, 2 glow-in-the-dark Soggies, and, ta-da, Cap'n Crunch. You can use them to play this fun game on the box.
I win.
Alright, so now we're on the last step of it where we actually get to frying these things. Almost every recipe that I saw called for vegetable or canola oil, but I've always found that avocado oil burns better and is much better for almost any oil use that you could find in the kitchen, so I would highly recommend going out for the few extra dollars that it is for avocado oil, trust me. Heat 1/4 of an inch of oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. I don't know why in the recipe it calls to do this part first and then do everything else. That just seems dangerous to me, leaving oil out. Oh, this is already... what is going on? We are just gonna keep this guy on standby. So you're gonna want to take out your tongs and then get ready for some pan frying. Let's start with our Cap'n Crunch mozzarella stick. That's looking pretty good. That's looking fun. That looks nasty. I'm regretting this now. Fuck. What is that color? Why is it that color? I fucked up already. This is gonna be nasty as shit. Is it done? I think it's done. Maybe I just do it for less time. That doesn't look complete. I need to keep it in there. I really just want to make sure I don't fuck up the chicken. Ah, burned this too. Now it's just stuck to the tongs. I am bad at this. I am very bad at this. See, that looks better. That looks like a mozzarella stick. Now that's a mozzarella stick. That's a good one. I left both of these in for the exact same amount of time, but I'm 95% sure that the amount of sugar in the actual cereal just caused it to burn a lot faster than just the regular panko. So as you can see here, I have our control group that I know came out okay, and then here we have our experiment. And as I'm sure you can see, the big difference in color and everything. So I'm gonna start with the control group before comparing it to our disgusting experiment. You know, that's the worst mozzarella stick I've ever eaten in my life. It's missing a lot of flavor, and it's probably because I didn't season it enough. But it's edible. It's not the worst thing I've ever made. It just sort of tastes like breading, tasteless breading with tasteless cheese. But I know I screwed that up, and I know it's at least, it's edible, which is nice. But this looks like I completely screwed it up, and I am horrified of putting it in my mouth. Here we go with this. It smells like burnt cereal. Shit, I hate to say it. Guys, this is better. This isn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. There's definitely a little bit of a burnt taste to it. But what's overpowering all of it, which is something that I guess I could have predicted from actually eating the cereal, is you get that not berry taste coming out strong. Of course, you get that burnt aftertaste that you usually get like eating burnt popcorn or something, but maybe if I did it on a lower heat, then maybe this would actually come out alright. You can definitely taste the sugar though. I'm about to have a terrible stomachache of a night later because of the amount of sugar. And now we get to the star of the show, the reason we're all here. We're gonna try this chicken real quick. I'm gonna go for the control chicken, which looks like fried chicken. That's why I wanted a control group, because I know how fried chicken is supposed to look like. I don't know what Captain Crunch's chicken is supposed to look like. And this looks like chicken, at least. So, you know, that's pretty good. That just tastes better than the mozzarella, even though I didn't do anything to the actual chicken. I just breaded it and fried it. It tastes like the cheapo chicken that you would get at, like, McDonald's or something. It's edible. I kind of wish I made 2 of these rather than 2 of these. The mozzarella stick surprised me. I don't think this is gonna surprise me. Just look at it. It's so much more burnt than the mozzarella stick. When we finished frying it, it was still sort of raw in the middle, so I didn't want to fry the outside even more, which will just make the crust even more burnt. So we threw it into the oven for about 10 minutes, and it came out alright. It worked for the chicken, but I don't know how it's gonna work for this. I just already feel sick. Crunchitize me, Captain. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. hard to keep down. Hey Zoe, could you give me the trash can?
Really?
Can you just give me the trash can?
Oh my god. Oh no.
I'm just gonna grab myself some water. I'm trashing that. The weird berry taste definitely worked on the mozzarella stick. But on chicken... on chicken, it just does not work. Despite the burnt crust and the chicken, all you get is that disgusting, not berry flavor. It just tastes like pure sugar. Like if you coated a perfectly fine piece of chicken with a melted popsicle. And it is one of the most disgusting things I've ever eaten. Should I go back for seconds? No. This was a horrifying idea. I hate that I did this. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to give a special thanks to everyone in my Discord for letting me... I want to give a special thanks to the people in my Discord for giving me such stupid ideas such as this. I am now probably going to be sick because of this video, and I am fully ready for it because I brought it on myself. If you want to be a part of the community that did this to me, then you can go down into the description down below to join my Discord. It's a real hootenanny of a place to be, I promise you that. I also want to give a special thanks to my wonderful girlfriend Zoe, who is right next to the camera, concerned for my life right now, worrying about all this. For one, letting me destroy our kitchen like this, and two, helping me when I am entirely incompetent. If you guys want to see more videos like this, of my incompetence in the kitchen, then let me know down below. If you want to see other videos that are not food related, then I highly recommend clicking that playlist over there to see my reviews and thoughts of different video games and movies. And I highly recommend subscribing to see when I live stream, or if you just want to be a part of the community and stay informed. Thanks guys, I'm gonna go get my stomach pumped.